Everyman Driver Nation, what's going on? Welcome back. I'm Dave Erickson. Thanks so much for watching. This week, a very special treat for both of us, a 2018 Audi Q5, a compact crossover SUV that comes in 3 trim levels: Premium, Premium Plus, and Prestige. We have the Premium Plus. This vehicle for 2018, more powerful, more efficient, and redesigned, and today we're going to take a closer look. And before I begin, a big shout out and thank you to my friends at Auto Nation and Audi Spokane and Spokane Valley for the loan this week. You can find all their contact information in the description below this video.
On the outside, the Q5 features a distinctive single-frame grille, high wheel arches, updated LED headlights, LED daytime running lights, LED tail lights with dynamic turn signals. It's also an inch longer than its predecessor.
Under the hood, you're looking at a turbocharged 2-liter 4-cylinder, made it to a 7-speed dual clutch automatic transmission. All-wheel drive is standard. Power, 252 horses, 273 pound-feet of torque. I said it's more efficient and more powerful from last year. Looking at 38 more horses compared to last year, 15 more pound-feet of torque, and fuel economy, 23 city, 27 highway, for a mixed driving number of 25 miles per gallon. And this week we're rolling on 20-inch alloy wheels. The range, though, is between 17 and 21. All right, I'm gonna take the camera off the tripod and give you a handheld look inside the cabin and show you what it has to offer. First of all, the vehicle is locked, so to unlock it, the key fob is in my pocket. I just put my hand in the door handle. It'll light up over here and unlock, so there it is, just like that. Now, when you step inside, the Q5, in my opinion, wants to impress. So let's get impressed. Push button start. You'll see a volume control knob here. There's also one on the steering wheel. Lots of great steering wheel mounted controls and a huge instrument cluster. First of all, we have an 8.3-inch LCD color display, which is beautiful, great details, love it. Some people might say it looks like an iPad or a tablet that's on the dashboard. Maybe so, but I think it's positioned in the right spot. No obstruction of your view, looks beautiful, perfect. And down below, you have this great pad, which you can use your finger to type on or write letters on, and also a dial here, toggle switches, menu button. So I'm up here, I'm gonna use the dial pad down below, or the dial knob, shifting between icons. I'm gonna go to immediately the vehicle, because you have 5 different driving settings. They're pretty self-explanatory with the off-road up here, comfort, automatic, dynamic, so a little more sporty, and then individual, and you can change these settings to fit your own preferences. 3-zone climate control, heated seats for driver and for passenger. Nice, easy, simple layout. These toggles down below are nice because if you were to go on this one, the driver select, you can change your drive modes without having to go through the menu options. So I'm going to press this button. Watch what happens up here. And now I'm going through my individual drive modes on the fly. Very convenient and fast. So parking brake there. Pull this up. You've got 2 USB ports to charge your smart devices. Cup holders, of course. So that's 8.3 inches there. This is 12.3. I really like this because it's customizable. This digital display is customizable. You can do that through here. So here's this view. Watch when I hit the view. Look at the circular dials get smaller. Now they get bigger. And I can change the center display by hitting this button here. Now I've got the navigation, radio, fuel economy, date, change the view again, make those a little bit bigger. Isn't that cool? And I can also scroll this down here, fuel consumption, memory, energy, driver assistance. So your steering wheel mounted controls include this on the left-hand side. Over here is a Bluetooth answering the phone, hands-free. Navigation if you want to do some voice control. Here's a closer look at the backup camera. I think you'll like this. I know I do. Huge screen, and what's cool about this is it's showing you a safety area, and if I turn the steering wheel, you'll see the lane lines also change, giving you some direction on where the vehicle is going. So just slowly go backwards. It also has sensors around the car. In case of danger, it'll sense where some obstructions might be and give you an alarm. But there you go. Nice backup camera for this. Here's a look at your real-world backseat legroom and headroom from a guy who is 5'11". I know leather is what you expect in a luxury vehicle, but I just never get used to how nice it feels. First of all, here is my knee position, leg position behind the driver's seat, and this was my position as a driver up front. So I've got, that much room, plus there's a nice indent in the back of the seat, netting right here. Headroom is fantastic. Since we have the Premium Plus package on our tester here, we have this massive panoramic sunroof which goes all the way back. Doesn't stop midway for the back passengers. It goes all the way back behind my head, and this is just, wow, the open air feel in the back seat as well as the front, but here in the back seat is incredible. I really like this. And we also have what they call the cold weather package. We got heated rear seats in this tester. All the controls are right here next to my knees. 4 blank handles all the way around. Now getting over here, so this is seating for 5, and I have no problem sitting behind myself, or if I was a little bit taller, directly behind the driver or the passenger. A little bit smaller for the center passenger, maybe the kids or smaller adult. And there's a divider here in the middle, so you can't just easily slide over. You have to straddle the center spot. But this is what it would look like if you had me in the center. Otherwise, really comfortable for 4 people. A little tight squeeze for 5. But other than that, I'm okay with it. Just a really nice feel in the back with the overall environment, the cabin space. And here's something else. If you need a little bit more room, these seats do slide front and back. This is part of that 60-40 split on the back seats. Actually, it's a 40-20-40, but I can slide the seat back and forth, so it's got some seat travel. And if I want to, I can even lean back a little bit further or sit them more upright. So I've got some adjustability in the back row seats. And finally, 2 more things here. You've got a fold down armrest with a pair of cup holders here in the center, in addition to the ones that you can utilize in the door panels. And let's say you're going to Home Depot, maybe a road trip, you can do some skiing. This seat folds down. So you've got that 40-20-40 split, and you don't sacrifice passenger room with these 2 passengers. Sure, you're gonna get only 4 people in the car, but look at this additional space you can utilize for skis, longer items, storage, whatever you need. Speaking of that, let's take a closer look now at your cargo volume. So there are 3 ways to open the liftgate of the Q5. There's a tab just inside the door panel next to the driver. There's a button here on the key fob. Press and hold that. Otherwise, there is a button just below the Audi icon to the left of the backup camera. Put your fingers in there, tap it, and up it comes. Now, a very generous cargo area. Just behind this back row of seats, which is a 40-20-40 split, is almost 27 cubic feet of volume, about 26.8. And you pull those down by pulling these tabs here on either side. That brings down that side, and this brings down that side. We also have a protective sunshade here, which I will take out just briefly. So with those rear seats folded flat, you're looking at 60.4 cubic feet of cargo volume. And what I really like about this opening is how wide and tall it is. And just below the floorboard, you'll have a spare tire and pump kit. When you're ready to go, press a button here along the edge. Liftgate comes down automatically, and you can walk away. Just that easy. As far as ride and handling, you're looking at a lightweight suspension that offers a ride that is comfortable, engaging, and agile. That's a triple threat in my opinion. And very little road, engine, or wind noise driving around town or on the highway. So you're gonna have a very peaceful environment in the cabin behind the wheel of the Q5. I mentioned off the top that this is all-wheel drive, which is standard, but basically when you drive around town, it disengages all-wheel drive and drives in front-wheel drive for fuel efficiency purposes. But once it starts sensing that you need all-wheel drive, all 4 wheels will engage. So no concerns about going off-road or any slippage in challenging weather or conditions. Now, some of the vehicles that compete with the Q5 in 2018 include the Jaguar F-Pace, BMW X3, Lexus RX, Volvo XC60, and the Mercedes-Benz GLC class, just to name a few.
A few more technology and safety notes. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto come standard. Standard and optional assist features include blind spot monitoring, rear cross traffic alert, and automatic emergency braking.
So the MSRP range on this compact crossover 2018 Audi Q5 is between $41,500 and $51,000. Our tester right here sitting at around $53,000. It is definitely worth a look and absolutely a test drive. Again, big shout out and thanks to my friends over at AutoNation and Audi Spokane for the loan this week. You can visit them. All their information is below this video. Until next time, I'm Dave Erickson. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Drive safe. We'll see you next time. Adios.